morning, children. How are you? I hope you are all safe at home. What are you doing? Are you enjoying the holidays? Okay. I am your English Miss, Mrs. Sasikala. I am going to take you the first lesson, the English exam. So, I will read and explain. You will listen carefully, children. Do you enjoy going to school, children? Yes. What do you enjoy most in the school? What do you enjoy? Can you tell me? What are your favorite subjects and favorite activities in school? Can you tell me what are your favorite subjects? Some of you will say maths, English are my favorite subjects. Some of you will say social and Tamil are my favorite subjects. So, what are your favorite subjects and what are your favorite activities? Would you like to come to school? Because some of you will be very happy because suppose if you get the PT period, games period means, oh today Monday we are having PT, we are going to play in the seesaw and swing under. Okay children, I will teach you the first lesson, the English exam. I will read sentence by sentence, you listen carefully children. Raghu was very excited. He had his English exam that day. It was his favorite subject. Here the boy named Raghu, the boy name was Raghu. He was very excited. Excited means feeling very happy. He is showing his happiness. He is feeling very happy. Why? It was his English exam. It was his English exam because English is his favorite subject. What is the meaning of favorite? The most liked. Which is your favorite color? Which is your favorite animal? Which is your favorite flower? Which is your favorite subject? Each one will have different opinion. So, this boy Raghu, his favorite subject, favorite means what? The most liked, the best liked. The subject was English. English is my favorite subject. I hope I do well in my English exam today. What did he? He had a great hope. Why? Because it is his English exam. See, so he had a hope that I can do well in my English exam. Then soon it was the time for the exam to begin. The teacher started distributing the question papers. Raghu waited impatiently. So, soon it was the time for exam to begin. Begin means start. The teacher, what did the teacher do? The teacher started distributing the question papers. Raghu, he waited impatiently. Impatiently means in Tamil, பொறுமையா இருக்கிறது. Impatiently. Impatiently means what is the meaning? Not accepting delay. So, he was ready to get the question paper. I am so eager to write the exam. I am so eager. Eager means I am very interested. I have a desire. I wish to write my English exam. I wonder why if questions on my favorite lessons will be asked. He is expecting that he is expecting what he is expecting. He is going to get the questions from his favorite lessons. Suppose if your exams comes means what will you do? Suppose this lesson if it is a difficult, it is a hard one, it is a difficult lesson. Suppose if question from this lesson will not comes means I will be happy. So, this boy is expecting, what he is expecting? The questions from his favorite lessons. Some of you, all the subjects, some of your lessons will be favorite lessons. Right, lessons mean 5 of them will be your favorite lessons. Like that this boy will get questions from the favorite lessons will be included. Included means contain. So, the question paper will contain the favorite questions from his favorite lessons. When Raghu got the question paper, he was shocked. When he got the question paper, he was shocked. Do you know why he was shocked? He couldn't believe his eyes. Why he couldn't believe his eyes? He was very shocked. After getting the question paper, he was shocked. Why he was shocked? What was written in the question paper? There are 4 spoons and 6 plates on each table. There are 4 spoons, 6 plates on the table. The questions are, how many? What is this? This is not the English paper. So children, listen. What is written on the question paper? There are 4 spoons and 6 plates on each table. How many? What is this? These are the questions he found in that question paper. So he was shocked. He called the madam and said, ma'am, there is something wrong. Ma'am, something is wrong in this paper. The whole class looked at Raghu. Why they looked at Raghu? Because on that day they are having the correct exam. But when he said, madam, there is something wrong in this paper, madam. The whole class looked at Raghu. They couldn't understand what was wrong. So the children could not understand. There is nothing wrong in the question paper. Why this boy is saying there is something wrong in the paper? So the teacher came near the boy Raghu and asked, are you all right? He asked Raghu, are you all right? What's the matter, Raghu? Are you all right? Then the boy said, ma'am, there has been a mistake. Ma'am, there has been a mistake, madam. There is a mistake in the question paper, madam. This is maths paper, madam. It is not English, madam. This is maths paper, madam. Because why in the question paper I saw 4 spoons, 6 plates on each table. How could it be an English paper? So it is a maths paper, madam. Teacher spoke kindly to Raghu. He spoke kindly to Raghu. Everyone was surprised at Raghu's words. The children were surprised. Why this boy is saying like this? So they were all surprised at Raghu's words. Of course, it's maths. Today is the maths exam. The teacher said, today is the maths exam. I think you must have mixed up the date. Mixed up means confused. I think you must have mixed up the date. Did you check the date sheet? What is the meaning for date sheet? Timetable. Before appearing the exam, we will give you the timetable schedule, no? So you are following according to the timetable, the exams are going on. So date sheet means timetable. So the teacher asked Raghu, did you check the date sheet? So he was confused. He said, no, it can't be, madam. No, it can't be. Today is the English exam. No, madam, today the English exam. Yes, madam, I had checked in the date sheet this morning. Today we were supposed to be the English exam. Yes, madam, I checked the date sheet, that means timetable. Today, madam, today we were supposed to have our English exam. So the teacher said he was in tears. Raghu was in tears because he had prepared only for the English exam, but he got only the maths question paper. So tears. What do you mean by tears? Drop of water coming down from your eyes. While crying, drop of water coming from your eyes, no, that is tears. He began to cry. Why? He didn't get the English paper. It was the maths paper. He didn't know what to do. He just stared at the paper. Stared means fixed look with eyes wide open. He just stared. Stared means fixed look. Just he was looking at the paper fixedly. He was totally confused. Raghu was totally confused and couldn't think clearly. He couldn't think clearly what to do. What to do? He said, the teacher said, Raghu, don't be upset. Read the questions. I am sure that you will be able to answer most of them. The teacher consoled the boy and said, don't be upset. Don't be upset. Read these questions. I think I am sure you will be able to answer most of the questions. So, but I had prepared for English, madam. Today I had prepared for English today, madam. What to do? Well, okay, the English exam is tomorrow. The teacher said, well, no problem. The English exam is tomorrow. So you will be able to answer the most of the questions in maths. You try your best, the teacher said. Raghu, then what if I do badly in maths, madam? What if I do badly in maths? So it was supposed to be the English exam today, he said. The next, Raghu kept on speaking to himself. He kept on speaking to himself. What did he speak? It was supposed to be the English exam. It was, I know, it was supposed to be the English exam. I know, it was supposed to be the English exam today. Then Raghu's mother noticed this boy. What did he do? He was kicking the bed around in his bed, muttering something. Raghu's mother noticed that he was in his bed, he was kicking around in his bed and muttering something. Kicking something or someone with your foot. So he saw, he was lying on his bed and kicking around in his bed. Raghu's mother noticed it and came near him. Raghu, wake up, wake up. What are you doing? You must be having a bad dream. So Raghu's mother came near his bed and asked the boy to wake up. Raghu, wake up, wake up. You must be having a bad dream. Wake up. He said, oh, mummy, where am I? He asked. Raghu said, mummy, oh, where am I? In your bed, of course. So this was, Raghu looked around. So he was lying. Then he found that he was lying in his bed at home. When Raghu's mother asked him to wake up, he found that because he was kicking around the bed and muttering something. Muttering means murmuring, speaking in a low voice. So his mother asked him, wake up, wake up. Then he looked around, he found that he was lying in his bed at home. Then it must have been a dream. Oh, mummy, it is not true. It is only a dream, mummy. It must have been a dream. Oh, mummy, I had such a bad dream. Oh, mummy, I had such a bad dream. So it is not real. So I was dreaming. Then calm down, calm down. Tell me all about your dream. Mother said, calm down, child, calm down. Tell me what dream you had. Explain, tell me about your dream. Then Raghu told his mother about his dream. So Raghu had a dream only, it is not real. In his dream, he found he was going to write the English exam because it was his favorite subject. English was his favorite subject. He told his mother all about his dream. Mummy, I dreamt. Dreamt is the past tense of dream. So I dreamt that I went to the school. Mummy, I will explain about my dream, mummy. I had a bad dream. In that, I dreamt that I went to school to write my English exam. I went to school to write my English exam. But in that question paper, I found that it was maths exam on that day. But I found that it was maths exam on that day. I was in such a panic. So panic means sudden feeling of fear, getting afraid. So I was such in, so that mummy, I was in such a panic. Then his mother said, oh, poor boy, have you forgotten your exams are over? His mother asked, have you forgotten your exams are over? Today is the first holiday for you. Have you forgotten your exams are over? Today is your first holiday. Relax. First you relax and enjoy your holidays. So, what do you understand from this lesson? This is only dream of Raghu. It was his dream only. Okay, so his favorite subject was English. Here I want to ask some questions, children. Once again I will read you sentence by sentence. You listen carefully, children. Raghu was very excited. He had his English exam that day. It was his favorite subject. English is my favorite subject. I hope I do well in my exam today. Soon it was time for the exam to begin. The teacher started distributing the question papers. Raghu waited impatiently. I am so eager to write the exam. I wonder if questions on my favorite lessons will be included. When Raghu got the question paper, he got shocked. He was shocked. He couldn't believe his eyes. There are 4 spoons, 6 plates on each table. There are 4 spoons and 6 plates on each table. How many? What is this? This is not the English paper. Ma'am, there is something wrong. The whole class looked at Raghu. They couldn't understand what was wrong. What's the matter, Raghu? Are you all right? There has been a mistake. Ma'am, there has been a mistake, ma'am. This is a maths paper. The teacher spoke kindly to Raghu. Everyone was surprised at Raghu's words. Of course, it is maths. Today is the maths exam. I think you must. No, it can't be. Today is the English exam. I think you must have mixed up with the dates. Did you check the date sheet? Yes, ma'am. I had checked it in this morning only. Today we were supposed to have our English exam. Raghu was in tears. He didn't know what to do. He just stared at the paper. Raghu was totally confused and couldn't think clearly. Raghu, don't be upset. Read the questions. I am sure you will be able to answer most of them. But I had prepared for English today. Well, the English exam is tomorrow. What if I do badly in maths? It was supposed to be the English exam today. Raghu kept on speaking to himself. It was supposed to be English today. I know it was supposed to be English today. Raghu's mother noticed him kicking around in his bed and muttering something. Raghu woke up. You must be having a bad dream. Wake up. Oh, mummy, where am I? In your bed, of course. Raghu looked around. Then it was indeed in his bed at home. It must have been a dream. Oh, mummy, I had such a bad dream. Calm down and tell me all about it. Raghu told his mother about his dream. Mummy, I dreamt that I went to the school to appear for my English exam. I found we had the maths exam that day. I was in such a panic. Oh, you poor boy. Have you forgotten your exams are over? Have you forgotten? Today is your first holiday. Relax and enjoy your holidays. Okay, children, I want to ask some questions from this lesson. You tell me, why was Raghu excited? Can you tell me the answer? Why he was very happy? because he is going to write his favorite exam, English. What is his favorite subject? English. Okay. Why he was shocked after getting the question paper? Do you know, children? Why the boy Raghu was shocked? Why he was shocked? So he did in the question paper, he saw only what was written in the question paper. It was not an English paper, it was only a maths question paper. So he was shocked. Is it a dream or real? It is a dream only. In the dream only he had his exam. So it is not real one, children. Here, children, I am going to explain the synonyms. Synonyms means meanings of the lesson, some of the words. Some of the words I have written on the board. For that words, I am going to tell you the meaning. What is the meaning for excited? E-X-C-I-T-D, excited, feeling happiness, feeling happiness. Favorite, F-A-V-O-U-R-I-T-E, favorite means most liked. Next, impatiently, I-M-M-P-A-T-I-E-N-T-L-Y, patiently. Impatiently means not accepting delay. If you are getting late means we won't accept, no, that is impatient. பொறுமை இல்லாம இருக்கிறது. Next, eager means interest. Eager, interest or desire, you can say. Stared, S-T-A-R-E-D. What is the meaning for stared? Fixed look. Fixed, we are looking at one thing fixedly with eyes wide open. With eyes wide open. Muttering means murmuring or speaking in a low, in an angry voice. Speaking in a low voice, murmuring, murmuring. M-U-R-M-E-R-I-N-G, murmuring. Include, include means to contain, involve, to be the part. So, include means to contain, involve. This boy is included in his dream. Okay, next, panic. Panic means sudden fear, getting afraid. Sudden feeling of fear. Fear means afraid. Indeed. Indeed means really. R-E-A-L-L-Y, really. Mixed up means confused. C-O-N-F-U-S-E-D, confused. Mixed up, confused. Next, once again, excited, feeling happiness. Favorite, most liked. Impatiently, not accepting delay. Eager, interest. Stared, fixed look. Muttering, murmuring. Include, to contain or involve. Panic, what is the meaning for panic? Sudden feeling of fear. Next, indeed, really. Indeed, really. Mixed up, confused. Next, I will tell you the opposites, antonyms or opposites. Poor, rich. Remember, forget. Remember, forget. Begin, end. Appear, disappear. Not in sight. Disappear means not in sight. Appear means to come in sight. We can see. Disappear, we can't see. Kindly, rudely. Kindly, rudely. Include, exclude. Question, answer. First, last. L-O-S-T, last. Children, now we are going to the grammar part. What is the topic means? Sentence. Do you know what is a sentence? Sentence is nothing. It is a group of words. It is a group of words that makes complete sense. Sentence is nothing. It is a group of words which gives you complete sense. Complete sense means complete meaning. Always a sentence gives you the complete meaning. So, example, before going to sentence, I will teach you what are the letters in English. You are having 26 alphabets. 26 alphabets. In that, A, E, I, O, U. These 5 letters are vowels. The other remaining letters, other 21 letters are called consonants. I think you all learned in the previous classes. So, letters means individual. How? does a word form? How does a word form? The letters join and gives you word. How does the word boy form? What are the letters included in this word? B, O, Y. There are 3 letters. So, these 3 letters join and gives you the word boy. Next is animal. A-N-I-M-A-L. So, what are the letters joined? A-N-I-M-A-L. So, these letters join and gives you word. Then go. Taj Mahal, like this. So, these are all words. Letters join. There are 2 letters words, 3 letters words, 4 letters, 5 letters, like that. So, letters join and gives you word. So, letters means they are individual. Words, letters join and gives you. How does a sentence form? Sentence is formed by a group of words. So, first one you see the example, I am studying in 4th standard. I am studying in 4th standard. How many words can you found in this sentence? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, these words join. These are all group of words. So, these words join and gives you sentence. Sentence means it should start with capital letter and ends with full stop or question mark or exclamation mark. Always remember that children, punctuation marks are very, very essential in English. So, the correct punctuation marks you should use at the end of the sentence or at the beginning of the sentence. At the beginning, the capital letters you should use. So, I am studying in 4th standard. Raghu was a small boy. We are celebrating the Independence Day. So, these are all examples of sentences. So, can you tell me example for sentences? Okay, you think and tell. So, group of words. Here, Raghu was a small boy. So, these words join and give you a sentence. In this sentence, you can see full stop at the end of the sentence because they are all assertive sentence. Assertive sentences. Okay, children. Children, listen. Here the words, what is the topic? Rearrange the words to make meaningful sentences. Here, this is Raghu name my. So, the words are not in the order. So, a sentence, for a sentence to make sense, the words must be in the correct order. The words are not in the order. Can you guess and tell me how to write the sentence? Here the words are jumbled. You want to, it is not a sentence. If a sentence, if it wants to make a sense means it should be, the words must be in order. The words must be in the correct order. So, you want to bring the first the subject part or the noun part. Here what is Raghu name my. How, come on, arrange it and tell me the sentence. So, a sentence means the words must be in the correct order. Then only it will give you complete sense. Complete sense means complete meaning. So, the word you should find out whether the words are given in the right order or not. If not means you arrange the words in the correct order, then write the sentence. So, here is Raghu name my. What will come first? My name, my. Next is name. My name is Raghu. Full stop. So, this is the correct sentence. Now, it gives you the complete meaning. Come on, compare these two sentences. Which is the correct sentence? This one is the correct sentence. Here, because the words are arranged in the correct order, it is not a sentence. So, it is not a sentence. It is only the correct form of the sentence. My name is Raghu. So, the first one is wrong. Second one is the correct form of the sentence. Next, second example. Favorite, my English is subject. Come on, here also, this one also, it is not a correct sentence. The words are jumbled. The words are not given in the order. Can you try and tell me? Come on, can you try and tell me how to write the sentence? Come on, then only it will make sense. How to write? How will you write? Yes, first, what? Answer, English, then is. Next, my. English is my favorite. English is my favorite subject. This is wrong. The second one is the correct form. Now you see the second example, children. Favorite, my English is subject. Second one, English is my favorite subject. This is the correct sentence. Second one is the correct one. So because here the words are arranged in the correct order. So before writing, if the words are jumbled, means you should bring the noun part, second verb, like that you want to make the sentence in the right order. I will give you one word. The letters are jumbled. Can you find out what are the words? You want to find out the word O-O-S-B-K. Can you guess and tell me what is it? Here the letters are for jumbled. Come on, arrange the letters and tell me the new word. Tell me the word. What is the word? Can you guess? Yes, it is books. B-O-O-K-S. Books. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Before writing the sentence, correct sentence, you also check the words. The question 1, 2, 3, 4. While writing, you should check how many words are 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, if you don't do mistake while writing. So here the word is books. Can you tell me? What is the word? Here the letters are jumbled. S, H, I, F. Can you guess and tell me what is the word? Yes, it is fish. F, I, S, H. Fish. So if the letters are jumbled, means you arrange the letters in the right order and make the word in the correct way. I hope children you understood the lesson clearly. Go in English. Vocabulary is very, very important. Spend your time in reading newspaper, either Tamil or English. Get the story books, small story books, and develop your reading habit. Reading is very, very important. So don't forget, don't waste your time. I hope you are doing the assignments given from the school. Avoid going outside. Don't forget to wear the mask while you are coming out of home. Thank you children. We will see you in the next session. Thank you.